Hey, it's Max.
It's RJ.
We got ourselves some Streaming Cassettes bonus content. Oh, maybe you'll become more permanent, but our thought is this. You know, blind reacts, people do it all the time. We're not brand new to this, but we like to do a little bit of a blind reaction when it's people that we know, people we've had on the show that you guys have listened and enjoyed. And one of our interviews we had in the last probably month or so was Mike from Convictions. Is it Faulkner was his last name?
Yeah,
something. But it's Mike. I know Mike from Convictions. That's how I wrote it on the intro. But shout out to the whole group. They released a song when they were on with us called "The Price of Grace." But they have a second song that was it yesterday?
Yeah,
that just came out. So what we're gonna do? RJ has not listened. Who's more in the scene? I haven't listened at all. So we're just gonna do a blind reaction and let you know what we think.
I did it on purpose.
You planned for it.
I planned. I was like, we got to do this.
Yeah, no, I was kind of excited because you told me you were going to originally do it as like maybe a like your own on your own channel, a TikTok. And I said, oh, you know, we can make some time for it. Let's do some more things and be productive when we're in the studio together. So we're gonna do a blind react, tell you what we think, and you guys can go check out the song. So what's the name of this song?
This song is called "The War That Followed Me Home." If you listen to the interview, he did talk about this a little bit, about one of his friends that was in the military, and he interviewed him, and then they wrote the song. And you can pre-order the new album, which comes out May 7th. May 7th it comes out, and Mike will be on before then, and we'll talk about it. We don't know when. We don't have a date yet, but he will be on, and we'll discuss the new record and what they're up to. And I talked to Josh the other day, and they had like 50 pre-orders just by one tweet.
Wow.
And that was at nighttime, like, I don't know, 11 p.m. at night. He sent out the tweet.
Was Josh in the band?
Josh runs Instagram, and he plays guitar.
We like that.
Yes.
Shout out to the guitar.
So let's get into it. Convictions, The War That Followed Me Home.
All right, blind reaction.
I haven't listened to
Streaming Cassettes, Wingman of the Year.
I break down, I run away, take the weight of misery. It's happening again. I see your face in the place where I rest my head. While I sleep with my eyes wide open, I blame myself, I shame myself. Death from the front lines, showing up on my front doorstep. You'll never know the guilt I felt for surviving, or know the love and loss that's always on repeat. I'm just a living casualty. I thought I left the fight behind, back overseas, and maybe I'm denied of full recovery. I've got MIA, you'll never find me. I can't escape the flashbacks. We attack, they shot back. The skies turn black. I lost my back. Dying to slow breath. I set aside my humanity. How can I fail when I've been tried for apathy? I put my life on the line and war cause my first kill became the kiss of me. Death of me. You'll never know the guilt I felt for surviving, or know the love and loss that's always on repeat. I'm just a living casualty. I thought I left the fight behind, back overseas, and maybe I'm denied of full
just in case. All right, and that is The War That Followed Me Home by Convictions Blind React on Streaming Cassettes. As everyone knows, I'm the residential basic bitch in music. So for the more analytical parts, I'm gonna give it to RJ first and see what he thinks, since he is more our thrash head, the deathcore vegan.
Yeah.
But I have my own thoughts too. But I want him to go first because I feel like it's fair, not fair, do justice for the track.
Yeah, I liked it. I think I like Price of Grace better, but I will say that this is a topic that most bands will not cover, which is PTSD from the war. And obviously you can hear it in Mike's voice is, the war that followed me home. He went overseas to do us a favor, but, they come home and they have a lot of crap to deal with. And I'm glad somebody's talking about it. I like the guitar noises. I mean, you saw my eyebrows go up a couple times. Like,
yeah,
that's different. Yeah. Mike talked about it. That Josh had a lot of different and new things that he's trying out with pedals and stuff. And you can really see it. And it kind of works. I definitely heavier, probably the heaviest stuff so far. Besides Price of Grace, of course. But yeah, I mean, the tease in the middle was funny. It was like a build up. And then it's like, oh, okay. Which was nice. And I wonder if they did it on purpose, like it's like PTSD almost, like, oh God, what's happening? And then nothing happens, like nothing's really happening. Maybe that's why they did that. I don't know. We can ask them. And then the chorus was very catchy. And I think, Mike's voice is getting like better. Like he talked about it, like he's actually using technique now. And I think his growls are deeper and it's heavier and it's good. Yeah, I can't wait for this album.
So the big thing that I pulled away from it, from my viewpoint, is what were they doing in that second breakdown? There was something on top of the guitars, like it reminded me of almost like, God, this sounds horrible, like a snake, like almost like a snake. Like it was just something kind of crawling in there, like not vocally, but like instrumentally. Was that like a different guitar they're using?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it was very much like it was just mixed in with like the normal thrashing and stuff.
Those are the pedals that he's probably using right now.
Okay. That's the thing I was kind of curious about, was if that, was something that that was something I noticed different from the other metal songs that we have consumed.
Wee weezing,
woo, yeah,
kind of stuff. Yeah,
yeah, like a snarly. No, and then what was interesting is I thought on the hook too had a little bit of like an I Prevail vibe. I felt that because I know from our artist Swapperoni we did. And yeah, no, it was like you said, that's an interesting topic because there's not too many groups, even like more in other genres, that cover like war and stuff. The only other one, like probably the most famous one that I could think of, well, obviously John Lennon and the Beatles did their stuff way back, but more in our lifetimes is probably Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day. That's probably like the first one that comes to mind about talking about war and like the struggles with it is from an individual perspective. Yeah, it was really interesting. But you felt that of the two, you like how the Price of Grace is versus this one. Is there anything that pulls away from that in your mind?
Price of Grace was like, Price of Grace was saying this album's gonna be heavy. We're not holding anything back. We're gonna go for it. And in this one, it's like, yeah, we're still gonna be like, this is gonna be a heavy album, but we're still going to be old convictions. Like we're not changing. We're switching a couple things up. We're not going all pop. We're going, all convictions. So we're going all in.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, it's cool that when any band tries to push new sounds, but then also realizes, hey, there's going to be a couple songs we want to keep and kind of grow through it versus like an alienation. But sometimes you need to do alienations too. So every band's different.
And yeah, we're gonna, the future stuff. We're gonna debate that. Hopefully soon, because a lot of bands do that. They'll be heavy, and then it's like butt rock, as they call it nowadays. So, but yeah, that's a big discussion too. But Convictions is like, we can change it up, but we're gonna be, we're gonna break through some walls.
So what your recommendation? This is worth a checkout for the fans at home.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, that's the word. I mean, for me, I would say yeah. If you're looking for some fresh metal, they're great guys, and I really say that one thing I have enjoyed since growing into your metal verse over here, this side of the desk, is the breakdowns. I can see a lot of patterns from some of the drops that I like in electronic. So that's something I have noticed. I'm like, okay, I see what's happening. It's just instead of a boop, it's more like, rawr. It's just like the sound is different, but you can see the arrangement. You can kind of vibe with it.
Yes.
So that's a big thing for me, at least. So, but all right, guys, thank you for watching this bonus content of us blind reacting to Conviction's latest song, "The War That Brought War From Home." Hey, you had on the screen. I feel horrible. I might have to cut this out. From "The War That Followed Me Home," wasn't it that? The War That Followed Me Home by Convictions. Check it out. Get it streamed.
Tongue twister.
But the album drop May 7th. Ooh,
good job.
We like that.
Pre-order.
I'm sure they got a shirt. We got shirts. As always, keep an eye out. We got more content. You're going to probably see more of this stuff too. We want to try and incorporate things also as kind of a network stuff. You might see us go a little live more often. So check us out, wingmantheater.com, Streaming Cassettes. As always, see ya!